Good morning and welcome to KidNuz. I'm Tori. Today is Thursday, March 26, 2020. And we begin with one Olympian finding her silver lining and a valuable perspective. Like thousands of other athletes, five-time gold medal swimmer Katie Ledecky was chasing glory at Tokyo's Summer Games. She was training at Stanford University until it closed to the coronavirus, then across the bay at UC Berkeley until it too shut down. That left the 23-year-old no choice but to do laps in two backyard pools, which were much too small for a world champion. So when news came of the postponement, Katie was basically relieved and said she'll pick up where she left off soon enough. She told USA Today, "There are bigger things in the world than swimming, and now's the time to be cheering for the people on the front lines of the current health crisis." Can dogs be too happy? For one 7-year-old Dachshund in the United Kingdom, the answer is a resounding yes. Rollo ended up at the vet when his tail just stopped working. The diagnosis? A sprain due to excessive wagging. As his owner, Emma Smith, explained on Twitter, Rollo was used to spending his days alone. But now with Emma among the millions of people working from home, Rollo just couldn't contain his joy at having a constant companion. Basically, he wore out his wag. His vet says not to worry, Rollo should fully recover within a week. And no splint was needed, just a bit of pain medication. The U.S. weather map is having a Jekyll and Hyde moment. As the Northeast experiences cold and rain, residents in the South are getting set for a summertime swelter. Starting today and running through Sunday, temperatures across the Southern Plains and Southeast will be 10 to 20 degrees higher than normal, with 80s and 90s expected. According to the National Weather Service, dozens of records could fall, especially in parts of Alabama and Florida. The unseasonably hot weather is being blamed on a dome of high pressure over the Gulf of Mexico, which should peter out late this weekend. We may have found the missing toilet paper. Last year, a couple of YouTubers spent $5,000 to empty the shelves of their local Target. Justin and Andrew weren't hoarding. The two Colorado pranksters were just stocking up to build a 2-story toilet paper fort. Fast forward, and the two realized they were sitting on a mountain of still-in-the-package 2-ply gold. But rather than trying to make a profit, they decided to give it all away. Their first stop was senior living centers, then store parking lots. Their paper product generosity prompted a lot of smiles and even the occasional tears of joy. And like any successful YouTubers, they got it all on video. The World Series in December? Shorter doubleheaders? Both are on the table. Today should have been opening day for Major League Baseball. Now, with the season on hold, team execs are trying to figure out how to squeeze in as many of the 162 regular games as possible. The idea that seems the most likely is a start date in June or July, with the postseason pushing into November or maybe even December in neutral sites with warm weather or a stadium with a roof. Also under consideration, 7-inning weekend doubleheaders. An announcement on a tentative plan could come as early as today. That's it for KidNuz. Now our KidNuz quiz. Why did Rollo the Dachshund end up at the vet? He sprained his tail from wagging it too much. What Olympic swimmer is glad the Olympic Games are delayed? Five-time gold medalist Katie Ledecky, who says any cheering should be for healthcare workers. Why did two guys in Colorado buy out a store's entire supply of toilet paper? To build a 2-story teepee fort for their YouTube channel. How might Major League Baseball make up for its late start? By playing 7-inning doubleheaders or by pushing the postseason until November or December. In one for the road, it's rainbow hunting season in a couple of New York suburbs. It's the brainchild of 3 Long Island residents looking for activities to help kids pass the time while homebound. The first order of business is to draw, create, or otherwise build colorful arcs from anything that can be found in the house and display them on doorways, driveways, and walkways. Next comes the hunt, with families walking or driving neighborhoods in search of others. The exercise in happiness seems to be catching on. The Rainbows Over Nassau and Suffolk Counties and Beyond Facebook page already has over 35,000 followers. Before we go, our KidNuz birthday shout-outs today go to Colton and Karis in Vancouver, Washington, Kai in Palo Alto, California, Chance in Apex, North Carolina, Sam in Lafayette Hill, California, Jax in Charlotte, North Carolina, Margot in Baltimore, Maryland, Tegan in Frederick, Maryland, Benji in Newton, Massachusetts, and Mackenzie in Rome, Georgia. Belated wishes go to Atticus in Danville, California, and Lewis in Jamaica Plain, Massachusetts. And a big hello to Miss Jabara's fifth graders at Monteith Elementary in Grosse Pointe Woods, Michigan, Mrs. McCain's students at Portchester Middle School in Portchester, New York, and Mrs. Hanson's class from Barbara Bush Elementary in Mesa, Arizona. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to rate and review us wherever you listen to your podcasts. And we hope you tune in for more KidNuz tomorrow morning.